All right, guys, welcome back to another live stream on the official MLB Rivals YouTube channel. I'm your host, JayFish, and we are back today, obviously playing some more MLB Rivals. And so the overarching theme of this stream is going to be a giveaway, as you guys can tell by the title of the stream and the thumbnail. We're going to be giving away 10 Prime Player Packs to you guys watching today in the chat. We'll be doing it just like we've done on 9i channel. We're going to be using Nightbot. We'll have a keyword. You guys will enter that. You guys can spam it as much as you want. It'll enter you in. We'll choose 10 random winners, and I'm pretty sure you'll just have to put in your in-game username like we do on 9i. So I believe it would be JayFish WSH. So whatever your guys' is up in the corner is what you guys would be doing. And then also, we're going to be covering the 3.01.00 update that came out, I believe, either last week or the week before, and we haven't streamed since then, and it's a lot to cover in the update. It's not the biggest update ever in terms of like content, in terms of new stuff that we need to cover in depth, but there's just a lot of stuff to cover that got added in the update. It was a pretty big update overall. And then after that, we're going to be working on our Cole Prime card that we have. We're going to be making him a free agent with contracts, and then we're going to be making him a signature off of rarity boost. We're going to transcend him to level 9, and then we're going to be working on him and seeing how far we can get him done today. Put him in the rotation, and he's going to be our only, I believe, free agent signature on the squad. And it makes sense. He's literally the best card you can get in the game stat-wise, and when we make him a free agent, he's going to be still a 76 or 75 overall. So he's probably going to be in a rotation for a long time unless we get some better starting pitcher cards added, because we already have Strasburg, Scherzer, and I believe Corbin, some of the top guys already. Everyone else is kind of in the middle of the 60s, so we're going to be doing that today as well. If there's time for a live match game, we'll throw one in there, but looking at everything, I doubt we're going to have time for that today, which means I will spoil next stream. Next stream will be all live match. We're going to get at least 2 games in. There's going to be nothing else we're going to be covering. We're just going to do events and hop right in. So if you guys want to play a live match, we'll at least get 2 games in, maybe 3 in the next stream coming up. So don't worry, we didn't forget about you guys. I just don't think we're going to have time today, especially with the giveaway for a live match game. We'll see though. I mean, you never know what happens. We could have a really quick upgrade session on Cole and have some time left over, and maybe it ends up working out. But also, coupon code tonight will be 300 stars and 300 of the play balls, and that'll be given out at the end of the stream around the time we do the giveaway. And then there's also a coupon code, I believe, on the MLB 9 Innings channel for MLB 9 Innings. And I believe a highlight video just dropped and should be in the description and or comments of that video as well, if you guys would like a coupon code over there. Also, we have a new milestone event that just started up. I believe at 4,000, there's going to be a reward sent out, 5, 6, and 7,000 subscribers on this channel. So, and I believe we're also like under 100 away from 4,000. So if you guys are just now watching, you're not like subscribed, we highly appreciate that. We're so close to 4K. Can we hit that first milestone? And then we'll keep going for 5, 6, 7,000 throughout this year in 2025. All right, let's see who's in here, and then we're gonna get this thing going. We got Spencer. What's up, my man? How's it going? And you were able to reach the 130 overall mark today. Let's go. Still, obviously, you still got to do some position training. Yep, we'll talk about that in the update as well. Still not reached the 600 deck score yet. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, I think I'm at 560 something on my Dodgers. We've obviously hit it here, except we've done some rearranging and stuff, so I believe our special deck score went down a little bit, but either which way, we are in the same boat right there. So also, Kate Moo, what is up? Glad you can make it. Jose, glad you can make it. Good to see you. Junior, how's it going? Good to see you in here. Christopher, what's up? Who else is in here? If you guys are just now joining, say what is up, by the way. Roach, let's go, baby. Good to see you in here. John 48, what is up? Blazes Carter, good to see you. Stefan, glad you can make it. Aaron Jones, good to see you. Field Marshal, Miguel, what's up? K-Cow. Yes, there's a lot of content. And like I said, it's not like it's groundbreaking, but there's just so much stuff that they add in this update that, like I said, I don't think we'll have time for a live match purely because of that, much less having to work on Cole. But like I said, if we get Cole done today, that means we'll probably debut him. Hopefully we can get him on the mound in the live match games next stream. So Toby, good to see you. I'm doing good. How about you? Who else is in here? Eric Seeds, what's up? Good to see you. Ralph, your Cubs batting lineup is now all SIGs. That's a rarity boost. And Bryant, let's go, baby. I see you, Ralph. What's the overall at? Toscado, if I pronounce it wrong, I apologize. What is up? Good to see you in here. How's my day going? It's going good. It's going good. I'm tired of this rain here in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's getting a little annoying. It's been raining for literally like 4 days straight. It's been off and on today, and I'm ready to see the sun today, and it's gotten a little cooler. I'm ready for it to heat back up again. But besides that, I can't really complain. can't really complain. Who else is in here? We got Rye Guck in. Is that how you say it? Marshall, good to see you. And you recently downloaded the game and it's fire. I'm glad you're enjoying. And if this is your first time on the stream, I hope you have some fun today. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff today, covering a lot of stuff, especially with that new update. You're at 119 on the road to 120. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I see you, Ralph. All right, so real quick, let's just get this thing started. Obviously, I'll be talking to you guys throughout the stream today, so don't worry. We're gonna get this thing started, but I'll still be looking at chats. If you guys are just now joining, say what is up. I'll shout you guys out, and we'll talk some baseball. Obviously, the Reds just can't get away from 500. It feels like every season. I know it's still early on, but it is what it is. And then my Dodgers are up 1-0 right now, and the Marlins did lose to the Braves last night, but you know what? I believe we're leading the NL West by like half a game or something like that right now. Maybe a full game. I can't remember for sure. I can't complain. I can't complain. So let's go ahead and get into the events going on. Point shop event. So pennant race. Just make sure you guys do this every day. It's just like the off-season pitch event. And once you get to 100 pitches accumulated, you get your team select signature pack. But also, you get other stuff before then. Like at 30, you get a division selective signature pack. So we would choose, obviously, for my Dodgers team, NL West, whatever team you are, you can do. And then that's pretty much it. There's not much more that goes into that. We don't need to cover the potential event shop. Live event, we already covered. Point event shop, you can spend points on these items right here if you want, if you have the points. Rising Star event shop right here. You can also spend points or stars on these items. Pretty simple. Prime trade event still going on. We're almost at 40,000 to get the trade ticket. We've completed the board 4 times. So that's where we're at right there. Same events. Player upgrade event. Same thing that we've had in the past. Get your missions done. The more missions you get, the more points you'll be able to upgrade players. This is a good way to upgrade guys, especially with how resource intensive it gets when you get higher upgrade levels. So make sure you take advantage of this, and you can also use that stuff over here as well to get items. Let's see what else is in here. Daily mission event. You got what, 14 or 20 days on this one. If you complete all the daily mission events, you get all these items up to a moment pack on day 20. It's pretty self-explanatory. Any questions, let me know. Mini hit event. Complete the missions each day. You get to do a hit, and it'll land somewhere, give you a reward, and then as you get more hits accumulated all up to 33, you get a team select impact pack plus everything else. We've had this before. If there's any questions, let me know. GM level up event, let me switch this over. And this event's a little bit new. I don't think we've had this one before. I could be wrong, but essentially, by doing different missions, you can get attempts to level up your little player thing right here. And the way it works is you use attempts, and it'll show you what your success rate is and what your failure rate is. So we have a 10% chance of getting a success. We have 5 attempts. So it could upgrade, it could fail. That right there, it failed. But now that we failed, our success goes up to 15. So the more attempts you get, the higher the success rate. And you're trying to level all the way up to level 7 to get a team select signature / prime pack. So it's going up 5% each time. We'll see. Maybe we get lucky and it goes up to level 4. And we got to level 4 when we had a 20% success rate. And now we're at level 4 right there. Collect our item. And now you can keep leveling up. So we'll do this one. We're trying to get to level 5 now. And we'll try again. So we weren't able, but we're up to 15% now. So that's how this event works. You have the missions to unlock all that stuff. You guys can look into it more. There are the missions, and then event 2, it's the same type of thing, but it's just a new one that starts in 149 hours. So however many days that is, what, 6 or 7, maybe next week. So that event's going on. Any questions, let me know. It can be a little confusing at first, and I think that's pretty much all the events we need to cover today. Any questions, let me know, but let's catch up on the chat in here. Let's see. Who else is coming in here? You're stuck at 95. Hey, once you get to the 100 rate, though, you're getting close. Let's see who else is in here. Trevor, what is up? Good to see you. We got Gustavo, Katrina. Glad you can make it. Like I said, if you guys have not liked, subscribe, we highly appreciate it. We are getting close to 4K. That's the milestone that's going on right now. Which, does that show in here up in the corner? No, I think it's just showing the stream now. So yes, there is a milestone event going on for YouTube. The more subscribers we get. So if you guys are new, go ahead and hit that sub button and like button. Let's see who else is in here. Junior, you have 5 levels to go. Nice. Just keep on getting your missions done and keep going. KCal's 1 off. Nice. Event 1, and yes, 149 hours. All right, and let me turn this on. I think I'm gonna start capturing the cursor so you guys can see. Yeah, you guys can see that now. Let me switch this back over. And yeah, I thought I had capture cursor on. I do here. I just didn't on that screen. So now you guys can see my cursor and see where I'm pointing. All right, so that's pretty much it for events. Are you guys ready to cover the updates? And like I said, this is going to be a lot of me talking, guys, but we're going to be talking about what's new, explaining some things. We're not going to dive super in depth. There's not a lot that we really need to dive super in depth to. It's just to cover a lot of highlights and stuff. And then we'll start working on that Cole, which, just for a spoiler, this is the Cole we're going to be working on right here. So Cole 19, you guys can see he's a 76, and I believe his SIG is a 77, if I remember correctly. He's the highest base stat in the game, even higher than Kershaw 15. But when we make him a free agent SIG, he will go down to a 76 or 75 because there is a little hit to the overall when you make a free agent, and obviously the deck score stuff goes down too. But look at his base stats on this card, and we're about to make this card a free agent prime, and then we're going to transcend him to level 9 and rarity boost him to a SIG, and he's going to go in our starting rotation. And he's already got a skill set and stuff already. So this card is ready, and you guys are going to get to see what he's looking like at the end of the stream, and then when he's finished, most likely off stream in the next one. So, and Argenis, good to see you. Glad you can make it. If I pronounced their name wrong, I apologize. Glad you can make it though. Dede, good to see you. EJ, welcome back. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. All right, so let's go ahead and cover this 3.01.00 update as fast as possible. And like I said, I'm going to be scrolling for a while. It's just a lot of little things that they added. So there it is. Update notice right there. Have that card as well. Is he a free agent and is he a SIG? Because that card is a beaut. Once we saw that we had him, we're like, yeah, that's going to be our 5th pitcher for now, and probably for a long time, because there's just not great options. Like, we have Martinez. I think he's a 63 base. I think like the next best guy we have is like a 66, because we already have the top 3 guys for the Nats. So we're kind of at that point like, yeah, Cole will benefit us a good amount, and he'll honestly benefit any team, depending on who you are and what your rotation's looking like. So, all right, for this update, we got a new league mode difficulty in league mode, World Champion. So this is after, I believe, Champion that got added a little while back. So now we have World Champion 1, 2, and 3. It shows you guys down here how to unlock it. I obviously have to beat Champion 3, World 1 Champion 1, World 2 Champion 2 to be able to unlock World Champion 3. It shows you the recommended overall. So recommended overall is 123 for World Champion 1, 126 for World Champion 2, 130 for World Champion 3. Normally, being a little bit better than that will help. That's going to be like probably the lowest tier if you're already at that overall. So you just got to keep on working. My Dodger count not there yet, but our Washington count can probably compete in World Champion 1, maybe World Champion 2 right now with where we're at. So that got added. Ultimate coins that you get from league mode. Here's the weekly limits for World Champion 1, 2, and 3, and then what you get from postseason results. And then also there are league achievements for the first time beating World Champion 1, 2, and 3 like the other leagues, and it shows you that you get 10 premium scouts and 3,000 ultimate coins each time. And then it shows new game reward boxes got added, and that's pretty much it for the new league mode difficulty that added. Also, new ultimate shop. Oh, you can't see the notice? Oh my goodness, this is awful. Sorry, hold on. I forgot that this goes in a browser window and my game capture doesn't capture it. That's just beautiful. All right. Well, let's just cover this again real quick. So, update. You guys can see this now, I think, right? Man, that's annoying. Like, if it's not actually built into the game UI-wise and it goes into a browser window like this, my game capture doesn't capture it, and I didn't realize I went back to that and it wasn't showing. That's my bad. Now we're on the display capture so you guys can see this. I apologize. You guys are probably like, what is he reading? All right. So with this update, new league mode, I was talking about World Champion 1, 2, 3. Recommended overalls right there, all the way up to 130 for the last league. To be able to unlock World Champion 1, 2, and 3, you have to beat the previous league off these unlock conditions right here. Ultimate coin weekly limits from each league and what you get from beating the postseason. New league achievements for beating these for the first time, shows right there. And then new reward boxes. So now we're updated. Again, I apologize about that. All All right, we also got a new ultimate shop. So ultimate coins that I was just talking about from league mode, you can now use them in a shop. We'll show that shop off quickly, but it shows you pretty much everything you can buy here with the ultimate coins and how much it costs, what the limits are and everything, and if there's an unlock condition. So that shop got added. So now instead of just saving up ultimate coins for rarity boosting and stuff, you now can spend them in a shop. So new events got added. We aren't going to cover that. We got new moment cards, and we got up the middle cards, brand new type of themed of moment cards. And so we have the up the middle skill, which shows you right here what it does, and then also what the bonus potential is on these types of cards right there, and all the other details on these cards that got added. So, and then also leadership cards got added, another type of theme, and here's the bonus potential for Transcendence 3, 6, and 9, and then also the leadership skill that got added and what that does. So new themed moment cards got added as well. Also, we got a new thing called Clubhouse Leader in the game, and essentially you're taking one of your top players and you're designating them as your clubhouse leader. You can level them up to level 15 and it'll increase the stats on that card. And here are the conditions. It shows you down here, it has to be a special card, so an impact, prime, moment, or signature. Can be free agents too. And they got to be registered in at least one of your lineup matches, match lineups, so league, battle, or live match. And then they have to be trained to level 20 and upgraded to 10 or higher for them to be able to be eligible for it. And then as you level up this card in the clubhouse, which you can use prime cards, live season training material and everything, and I think it changes the higher the level you go. It shows you what gets added to the player. So if it's a batter, if you go to level 1, it upgrades your field by 1 point, the stat. And then it shows you as you go on what it upgrades all the way to level 15. Same with pitchers. So it's just a nice another way to boost a player. Is it like a brand new type of upgrade system in terms of it's affecting everybody and you can use it on everyone? No, it's only going to be one player at a time that's getting this boost. But it's cool to see someone get designated as like your clubhouse leader now. So, all right, who else is in here? Yeah, world champion. I'm not close to my Dodgers, so. You got Clark, DeGrom, and Banks as clubhouse leaders. Nice, nice. All right, let's see. Don't need to cover that. Ranked slugger cumulative score. So it used to be if you can get to 20 million cumulative score from all your ranked slugger games in a week, that you get all the rewards. Well, now the max cumulative score has been gone all the way up to 25,000. So that's the new peak. So I believe everything you got before is now within the 5 or the 6 million cumulative score, because you have the stage 1. If you do 6 million, you get all the stuff before. Then if you get 15 or 1.5 million score in a single ranked slugger match or more, you unlock the next cumulative reward up to 15 million. And then if you get 2.5 million in a single game, you unlock max cumulative score all the way up to 25 million. So I know that can be a little confusing, but cumulative score is all your games for the week, and then the highest score is your highest score, I believe, in a game, in a single ranked slugger game. And then this shows you all the rewards for each of those tiers. So if you guys have any questions on that, let me know. Also, new in-game animations, Giancarlo Stanton and Kyle Schwarber, no doubt home runs, new unique faces, and which is what's funny is I believe we just played against Derek Jeter in the last live match in the last live stream. He just got added in the game not long ago, and he had just a generic face. And I'm pretty sure I said in that stream, this looks nothing like Derek Jeter. Well, literally, the update that came out right after that stream, it gave Derek Jeter an updated face scan that actually looks like Derek Jeter. So I just thought that was kind of funny. Ellie De La Cruz is on there, other players as well. So just updated face scans for pitchers and batters. New unique forms, so we don't need to really cover that. Faster quick play just simulates that faster. Fielding decisions are now better. Stadium updates, Coors Field went to Colorado Ballpark, and we also got some overall relaxation on the expert missions. So it just shows you that before it was reach team 68, now it's 63, and then it shows it all the way up to step 4, which is overall 97 at the last one instead of 105. On top of that, we also got a world ranking feature and ranked battle. Don't really need to show that off. You guys probably understand how that works. Am I one of the top ranking clubs? I think we're in the Hyper League right now, which is right below the top one. So we're not like a top ranking one because we also don't really have like an overall requirement in the club. So that's part of the thing with this being that team. So, or being the stream. So All right, let's see what else is in here. New card menu. So now you guys can see new cards that got added for your team. Rival pick players when that gets updated in the live updates, and then new live cards that got added for your team as well. We'll show that off. It's off the UI. You guys kind of can see it over here. We'll click on that in a second. Also, double and triple packs, especially the team signature ones that we've opened up before. When you would open up like a triple or double signature pack, you would have to click on and figure out which each player is going to be. And then when you have your options, you had to choose. You couldn't go back out of that screen and go look at your team to make sure. You had to choose right then and there. Well, now when you open up these packs, you can put it on hold, which will show you this little green emblem on the pack in the storage. And it'll allow you to go back and look at other things in the game. You can look at your lineup and everything to figure out, okay, this is gonna be the best guy to choose. Then you can go back and you can actually choose the player. So now you can pretty much just exit that screen and you don't have to choose right away, but you have to choose that player, I believe, before you open up other packs. So I think that's a pretty good feature that got added, because sometimes when I'm doing pack openings, especially on these streams, I get a little confused and I want to go look back and look at my squad to see what would be best, and I can't. And now that we have this on hold feature, I can go take a peek at that, come back and choose the optimal player from that pack. So little stuff like that that makes your life a little bit better. New auto scout feature. This will automatically scout all the players in terms of the scouts that you have, or you can use stars as well. But like if you have 300 premium scouts available, if you hit auto scout, it'll open all 300 of them in succession without you having to do anything. I like that too. It's nice to be able to just have it do it, especially with like the normal scouts. I have like 20,000 of those on my Dodgers account, and how many on this one? It's nice to just let it run instead of having to sit in there and keep clicking it. Stuff like that. Also, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but you said hello in there. I appreciate you joining. Glad you can make it. And Hilm Dave, good to see you here as well. Yeah, auto scout I thought was really cool. New upgrade cards. So we used to have 55, 65, 75, 90, 110, and 120 overall. Now I got 60, 70, 80, and 110. They kind of just fill in those gaps. They're still upgrade cards, and they can do certain upgrades on certain types of players depending on how much they've been upgraded and what their overall is. So also we got index. Don't really need to cover that. It's just an easier way to index cards. You can now search by name in the player reserve as a filter. That's pretty cool. Don't need to cover the player details. You can now do bulk training, position training. Really nice stuff right here. What else do we need to cover? Position training, material balance. Now it takes less materials to position train each position all the way up to level 9. And if you used the materials before on previous upgrades before this update, it will take the data from that of how much you used before to get to level what? Let's say you got to level 3. And you were using the before of the required upgrade points. It'll take all the cumulative upgrades from the previous levels and it'll span it out over the new upgrade points. So if you're at 3, that'll take you however high now. So if you're at level 3 of position training, you're probably somewhere down here at level 6 now or something like that. And it jumped because the requirement went down, and they keep track of how much you've spent on that, and they just span it out over the new system. So they made that a little bit easier, and I'm glad that they did. Let's see, potential UI got changed a little bit to show you guys how much out of 10 and all that stuff. Cool. Also, there's no more S grade player animation. So like for special cards, when it'll show you the player in the stadium before it actually shows you the card, that's gone for S players, which I think is kind of nice because they're not that useful anymore. And also, Garrett, what's up? Glad you can make it. Happy Cinco de Mayo as well. Hola, Jose from Puerto Rico. Good stuff. Let me know where you guys are watching, by the way. Saves time. Yes, Ralph. What's nice is you don't have to sit there, like I said, and keep paying attention. You can just have it up on your phone or on your computer if you're playing on Steam, and just have it in the background, hit auto scout, and it'll do that while you can do other stuff. It's super nice, super nice. All right, available players from Scout and player packs will be available. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. So we'll show off a few of these things actually, and then that'll be it for this update. So first things first, card update. Like I said, you can now see new cards that got added for your team. So right here, it's showing the new Rising Star cards, and it also shows other teams as well. You can filter out by position, stats, all that good stuff. So here are the new moment cards that got added. You can see all the new types of cards. We got Rising Star right here. So the Nationals got Soto, Abrams, Gore, and Garcia, and Parker. Leadership-wise, the new leadership cards that got added, we got Gary Carter, Harper, Cabrera, Soto, and Rendon. And then up the middle cards that we were talking about. We got Trey Turner, Cabrera, Taylor, Garcia, and Schneider. And that Trey Turner is super nice at the 75. So it shows you new cards that get added in each update. Also, we got Rival Pick. It'll show you new cards from your team that are now Rival Pick players along with the updates. And it'll show you the player list as well. And then it'll also show you how live cards changed for your team via the update, whether they went up or down. It's just simple stuff like that to be able to keep an eye on what the live cards and everything are looking like. So, and I think I need to show you guys the Ultimate Shop real quick, just to show you guys where that's at. I believe it's in content. Yep, Ultimate Shop. You can now spend the Ultimate Coins to get moment packs and other items and stuff as well. So, let's see what else is in here. Upper Michigan, Helm, what's up, by the way? Massachusetts, Southern California, Rye, Bend, Oregon. Nice, nice. Always wanted to go out to Oregon. Oregon was one of my favorite colleges growing up because of their uniforms, and I feel like that was the case for a lot of people. Love me some Oregon unis, man. Obviously, Nike being founded, I believe, out over there and headquartered, I think, in Oregon as well, which is why Oregon gets all those sweet unis, but... All right, I think that's pretty much it for the updates. If I'm forgetting to cover anything, let me know, but I think that's all I wanted to cover was card update, the shop, and then we covered everything else that got added. So I think we're good to go. I guess the league mode, we could show you guys. We're in Major 3 right now. We probably need to go up to Champion, but World Champion's now in there, so. Illinois, let's go, Gustavo. I see you, I see you. And I don't know how to pronounce it, but you just said hi in the chat. I appreciate you joining. What is up? If you guys have a nickname and I don't know how to pronounce your name, just drop that in there. I'll try and remember to call you guys by that name as well. Appreciate you making it. Also, you guys are just now joining / have been hanging around. We will be giving out some prime packs here at the end of the stream. We're giving away 10 prime packs to 10 winners to viewers in chat. And we'll be doing that soon. So now that we're done covering that update, we actually covered that in pretty decent time. It is now time to upgrade our Cole Prime. So, just want to show you guys. Player Index. If we go and click on... Let's see. Let's go and click on the Astros right there. Cole is the highest base stat in the game, which I believe if we sorted by stats as well. You know what? Let's do that. Let's take this off. And actually, we got to take Rival Pick off. Can we sort? Yeah. Let's take live off. Let's just do by signature, actually. So if you guys look at this, this is a filter on every team in the league, just signature cards. The highest base card in this game is not Kershaw 15, surprisingly. It's not Bob Gibson 68. It's not DeGrom. It's not Verlander. It is Gerrit Cole. The highest base stat guy in the game. Starting pitcher, 19, Gerrit Cole. And then the highest batter is Larry Walker, a 76, and George Brett, Nobelbach, Betts. And then, yes, those are the highest base stat batters. But the highest base stat overall is a pitcher, Cole 19, okay? So, this is what our current lineup looks like. We have a live card in here right now for the Synergy. We have 2 of them. But our 5th pitcher is going to be Gerrit Cole because we have Martinez. He's like a 63 base, and then we have Corbin, Scherzer, and Strasburg. Those are the top guys you can pretty much get for the Nationals. Everyone after that is kind of the middle 60s overall. So, because of that, we're going to take the highest base stat card in the game, make him a free agent so he adds to our team deck, and he's going to go in our rotation. That's what we're going to be doing today. So, I'm excited about this. It's literally the best card we can get at the rotation, and it'll be our best card on our team in terms of pitchers, I believe. I think he'll be better than Scherzer and Strasburg, if I'm correct. Let me just check real quick. Let's turn off signature, and let's go to Nats. So yes, he'll be the highest. Scherzer is a 15, is the highest base stat we got in terms of pitchers, and he will at least be a 76 or 75 when we make him one. So that's what we're about to do. Salmon, what's up, by the way? Salmon, glad you can make it. Good to see you. Yes, Cole Prime to free agent, Sig. Yes, that's exactly the order we're gonna go. So here's the card right here. We went ahead and already locked him. He already got skills on him. 1-2 punch, hero, and specialization. And it's time to make him a free agent prime first, and then we'll transcend them, and then we'll do the rarity boost from a free agent prime to free agent sig, and then we'll do some more upgrading, get them in the rotation, and then I doubt we have time for a live match, and we'll start our giveaway. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So we got to go to free agent contract. We've done this once before. I believe we did this on Darren Erstad. He is no longer in our lineup because obviously we got much better batters since then. It was short-lived, but this Cole will last a long time, I believe. So we have the Cole right here, and actually let's make sure. I think we have to take him. Yes, we have to take him out. We have to unlock him, and he can't be registered. So let me take him out real quick. I forgot about that. Oh, no, he can't be locked. He's not in the rotation. We got to unlock this Cole and make sure we choose the right one. I forgot I had him locked. Okay. Now let's free agent contract. So where is he at? Let's go to pitcher, and I believe it's the 79 one. Yes, so that's the Cole right there. So when we make him a free agent, his deck score will go from a 16 to a 10. So deck score gets hit when you make him a free agent, but he'll also add to the team deck score, which he wouldn't do without being a free agent. So that's the card right there. He'll go from a 78 to a 79. There is a little overall hit when you make him a free agent, but he's still going to be the best pitcher by far. It's not going to be close. So we got 30 contract materials. It only takes 8 to make him a free agent prime. There's a skill list. We're going to convert that over. Potential, we haven't worked on that at all. And so here we go. So we have now made the best base stat card in the game a free agent prime. So next up, we got to transcend him to level 9. And let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll be ready to rarity boost him. So let's go ahead and go to Transcendence over here. I believe we have all the cards we need. There we go. All right, so we got 2 Gerrit Cole 19s, which the same player of the same team adds 3. And then we got 3 Houston starting pitchers that add a level each. So McCullers, actually all McCullers. I just realized that they're all McCullers, 16, 16, and 20. So let's go ahead and use these to get him to level 9, so now we can rarity boost. And boom. So now we can get him to level 9 on the dots. Let's transcend him. All right, so now the free agent Gerrit Cole is transcended to level 9. Okay. Now that he's level 9, we can now rarity boost him to a free agent signature. Highest tier card we can go in the game. So let's go ahead and rarity boost. And this is our first time ever doing a free agent signature boost. We've done a signature rarity boost before. The first time for a normal signature card is 40,000. So since we've done it before, now it's up to 80. But we have never done a free agent signature rarity boost before. So the first time is 30,000 on that one. And we have 38,000, so we can do this. Let's go ahead and choose Gerrit Cole right there. And we need to get some free agent prime cards. I didn't realize that it had to be the exact same. I thought we could do normal prime cards, but I've never done the rarity boost with free agent prime cards. So we need 3 free agent prime cards that are starting pitchers and position. So starting pitchers and free agents. So let's see. You know what? I'm kind of tempted to do something here in a second. Let's see. What do we have in terms of packs? Maybe we can get some right here. So yes, we can get a starting pitcher here. Does it have to be the same team though? I don't think so. So we can get a starting pitcher here. We're going to be able to make this work, guys. Give me a second. We can make this work. So we should be able to use Kershaw. Yeah, I'm learning on the job. I've never done a free agent rarity boost before. It has to be a free agent. It can't be a normal prime like when you transcend. So we got a free agent right there in Kershaw, and I think we can do this. Give me 1 second. Unintentional pack opening time. Yes, you guys get to see a pack opening. So Kershaw's in there where we can make this work, guys. We're going to do something. It's going to be a little resource wasteful, but you know what? We're going to get him today anyways. So let's see. We need to go to free agent contract. We should have enough to be able to do 2 more of these guys. So we're just going to make some starting pitchers free agents right here. We'll take Zach Gallen. We have some free agent contracts. Is there anyone else we're probably going to free agent contract that'll make it on the squad? Probably not. So we're just going to do Zach Gallen right here. Make him a free agent starting pitcher. And then we'll do that. All right, there's starting pitcher free agent number 2, and let's use one more. We'll just take Miller right here. All right, so we waste a little bit of contracts, but it's going to be a good thing because we're about to get the best base stat guy in the game, even as a free agent player. All right, so now we know for a fact that it has to be free agent primes when we rarity boost. I've never done a free agent before, and it's not like Transcendence where it doesn't have to be the same type of card in terms of free agent or not. But here we go. All right, Cole is now a free agent card. We have 3 of these guys right here, and now we can officially rarity boost him from a free agent prime to a free agent sig. All right, we're not letting this game stop us today. We were determined to get Cole to a free agent sig, and here we go. All right, we're going to transfer the skill list. Obviously, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. And there you guys have it. We have now rarity boosted the free agent prime Cole 19 to a free agent sig. So now he adds to our team set deck. He's now a technically team player for us. And that's the card right there. So that's going to be our 5th guy in the rotation. He's probably going to be in our 1 or 2 spot based off of the skill he has, I believe, which is 1-2 punch. If he's a 1 or 2 pitcher in the starting rotation, he gets the additional stats from that skill, stat buffs. So there is the Cole 19. And this is what the card looks like. So now that we made him a free agent sig, his normal card is a 77. As a free agent sig, he goes down to 76, which is still tied for the highest base stat starting pitcher in the game. So that's what his stats are looking like. This card is beautiful, and I cannot wait to upgrade him a little bit. All right. So first things first, we're gonna train. Let's see how high we can get him up today. And then you know what? Actually, let's do some training boost. Let's take him up. How much? We got 20. Yeah, let's try and see if we can max this out. It might take a minute or 2, and we'll catch up on chat while we do this. We'll boost them up a little bit. Try to be able to train them up to 25 if possible. All right, who else is in here? If you guys are just now joining, what is up? We are currently working on the new free agent sig, Gerrit Cole. You can do multiple accounts. Yes, if you connect them to different either emails, Hive accounts, Apple account, whatever you use. As long as you connect them. Let's see who else is in here. Saving your second rarity boost for Etta unless you get his 15 on the pennant chase team select sig. Gotcha. Yeah, this card's beautiful. I was sitting there talking to my team, and we saw that we had this card, and we're like, that's our next pitcher right there. And it's happening. So we're already to level 20. We can boost a few more levels. I'm loving how they each update. I feel like they make animations going quicker as well. Like that they fixed Chipper Jones. Yes. What's up, Field, by the way? I don't know if I said hello earlier. All right, so he is at level 7. We got 3 more to go, and then we'll see if we can max him out to 23. And I don't think we'll be able to finish him on stream today. We'll probably go another few minutes of upgrading him, and then we'll do the giveaway. But we'll see what we can get done on stream, and then we'll show you the finished product in the next one. All right, we got him to level 9 right there. 1 more to go, and then we can max out his train to 25. You picked the Dodgers today. They're up 3-0 on the Marlins. I got him as well on my Dodgers account. All right, so he's training boosts all the way from 15 to 25. There we go. And now let's go ahead and train him up a little bit right here. And let's see. All right, so we can max him out to 25 right there with just using XP. All right, so that's what he's looking like after training him up. And let's see what's next. We can do upgrade, but we're gonna save that towards the end. Limit break wise, I doubt we're gonna be able to do anything with him. We have a couple right here. You know what? Let's go ahead and limit break him at least to level 1. For now. I mean, he's going to be on my team for a long time. So let's at least get him to level 1 with the XP material we have. Do that. All right. And next up, let's go ahead and work on potential. What do we have in terms of potential resets? And we have to upgrade him to level 10. We'll do that after we upgrade him. We'll get him to level 10 on stream for sure, and then we'll do potential after that. Let's special train a little bit here. Gerrit Cole. Let's see. Let's go down to the bottom and use impacts real quick. We got Buxton. We'll use anyone that's not a team. All right, why is it not letting me scroll? Thank you, okay. All right, found some guys right there. Man, we have so many team impacts. All right, let's see. We got Ian right there, and we're gonna take one of these off right there. We'll take Buxton. Actually, we'll leave Buxton on. We need to take off the top impact for now. You know what? No, we'll leave Buxton off. All right, let's go to STU right here. All right, so especially trained to level 1, we can't go any higher. We need to limit break him more, but we can't. So that's the max we can do right now on this card. Skills are already done. We'll just show you guys real quick what we have. 1-2 punch right there. So if he's a 1 or 2, he gets decreases the contact and PAT by 5 of the opposing batter. We got Hero on the mound right there, and then we also got Specialization, which increases movement in STU by 6, and then also the EDR by 7 since he's a special starting pitcher. And then let's see, we can always change it down the road if we wanted to, but we're just gonna keep that for now. And then I think the last thing we're gonna do now is upgrade and potential, and that'll be pretty much all we can do with this card here on this stream. All right. Random Rivals player, glad you can make it. Orbit, how are you on a computer, not your phone for this mobile app? Orbit, this is actually a mobile and PC game. It's on Steam. So this game originally launched as a mobile game back in July of 2023. Back in November of 2024, they unlocked the game on Steam. So now you can cross-play on Steam and on mobile. So you can log in on Steam, and then you can log on your phone and play on the same team. Yanks02, what's up, by the way? Did I miss anyone else coming in here? If you haven't said hello, say what is up. All right, let's upgrade real quick. We can at least get him to 10. We won't go any further. We're just doing this to do potential. This can take a little while, so let's just upgrade to 10. And then, I mean, we won't be able to get a 10 with all these, but let's just take this all the way up. Yes, thank you, Spencer. I just saw in there that you said this can also be played on Steam. Yes. You love the Stanton animation? I love when they add the signature animations. I love how Freddie Freeman's got added like the next update after that game. That's awesome. Yes, it was really cool when they did that. All right, we were able to get up to 4 with the overall 55s. Let's do the 65s now. Let's make sure we get consecutive. Unfortunately, the Steam version is Windows only. Yeah, I know people have been asking about Mac. I don't have a Mac, so, and I've really only used Macs if they had them at school and I had to use them at school. When I was in school, I've just always been a Windows guy. There's nothing against Macs or anything. If you guys enjoy Apple computers, of course. I mean, I have an Apple Watch and an Apple iPhone. I just don't. I'm the Windows ecosystem for PCs and stuff. And we'll see how long this takes, guys. This is the only thing. I was trying to avoid upgrade as much as possible up until this point because it's completely random and it can take a while. So we'll see if we can get them to 10, and then we'll do potential, and then that should lead right into the giveaway. That's the max we're going to be able to do. But we'll put him in the rotation and show you guys what he's looking like in there. We'll put him probably at the 2 for now with that skill that he has, and hopefully we can show him off in the next live match stream, which will be next one in 2 weeks. Let's see, I'm new. Is there any way to get other good players, or do you need to keep the ones you have and need to upgrade? So if you don't have special cards, it really goes in this order. You have your, and let me first of all keep consecutive upgrading while I talk. Don't want to do that. And I forgot, let's take this to 10, thank you. So essentially you have your grade of cards. I believe it goes all the way down to D up to S. And then after S, you got your special card. You got your impacts, primes, moments, and then signature. In that order is the cards that you want to go for. So the signature is the best one you can get if it's a team especially, then moments / primes, and then impacts. And so essentially, if you have all S players, you want to try and replace those players with special cards because you get the special set deck. The more special cards you have, the more improvement to stats you get on those cards as a boost, which helps your team overall. But yes, if you get S cards and you don't have a special player in that position, keep upgrading it, but don't go too crazy, because if you eventually get a special card, you're going to want to start working on that card. So it just depends on where you're at, Random Rivals player. I hope that helps. Hope that helps. And you want to focus on team special cards, because there's also a team set deck. So if you have a special card, but it's not a team, you're not getting the team set deck bonuses either. So you want to try and get the same special cards of the same team. Unless you have a free agent card or stuff like that. Have so many resources in your account. John 48. That's the thing. This game is such a grind. It takes so many resources to get stuff done. So that's not a bad problem to have. Just transfer the skill set to Nolan Ryan. Okay, Cal, please. If we have time to look at cards in the chat, I'm gonna look at that card, and then I'm gonna cry. So it's upgrading like Baseball 9 with Prime and Diamond, essentially. But you can't make an S card, like a normal tier card, D to S, a special card. That's the only thing. So yes, you can work on your normal players, but then you want to upgrade them once you get the special cards as well. But essentially, yes, Random Rivals player. It's similar to Baseball 9, it's just a lot more intensive in terms of upgrade. It goes a lot more in depth. All right, we're at level 10 almost, guys. Come on. One of these has got to work, please. Come on, Garrett. We got to get your potential unlocked today. Show your moment. That sounds good. Sig Devers sounds good. I have very little resources. I'm still working on more cards. Thing is, as soon as I save up resources and I feel like I have a lot, then I remember that I have like 30-something guys to still work on and finish, and it goes away just like that. Because you use the Mariners. So yes, you're going to want to focus on Mariner cards, whether it's a special or not, and try and get the team set deck. So the more Mariner players you have, the more of a boost all the Mariners players gets into the stats. And then if there are special cards, you can get more overall boost to the special cards as well, that the normal cards like D to S don't get. So that's the point of wanting a special card over a non-special card. We finally got him up to level 10. It took a little while, but he's level 10. Now I can do potential. And then we'll throw him in the lineup, show him what he's looking like, and then when we come back in the next stream, he should be upgraded even more, and we'll show you guys what he's looking like, and then hopefully, like I said, we can show him off in the next stream on a live match. But let's go ahead and go to potential. Once you get someone upgraded to level 10, you guys didn't know, you can now unlock potential. It used to be different back in the day. I think it's a much better system. But there we go. All right, so Slugger went to 7. Composure went to 6, Pickoff went to 8. So our goal is to get S+ slugging prevention, which is 10. If we can get high composure too, awesome, but our first and foremost choice is to get this to S. So let's see, what do we have with potential? Okay, let's just use some normal potential resets. Let's see if we can get them there. All right, that's 8, 7. All right, so we got composure to 10. Cool, but slugging only being at 4. I would rather have slugging get to 10 and be S+ than composure. So we're just going to keep resettings. I'm not going to use an advanced for now. Maybe I can use an advanced if it was closer, but come on, come on. Why does composure just want to be like that? All right, so we got 9 and 8. I don't want to waste any advances. I just want to get slugging there at least. We only got 3 of them. Okay, so we just got Pickoff to level 10. Now fastball. Slugger's coming soon. Come on, stop giving me fastball. I would have taken an S+ and an A, I believe, composure. Only use advanced if you have potential developed. Exactly, K-Cal. All right, we're just gonna have to keep going. I'm not taking anything less than that right now. If we don't get this done today, we don't get this done today. Thank you. I would like to see composure a little bit higher than 6, but slugging prevention is to 10. We can get an S+. Let's get some W's in the chat. It took 23. We had 1 left after this, but we finally got it to 10. I wish we could have gotten 10 and 8 on composure, because remember when we just got 9 and 8? I wish it could have been 10 and 8. But you know what? I'm still gonna take it. I'm still gonna take it. All right. Yes, so now once we get this to 10, K-Cal is correct. Only use advanced if you have the potential developed. So you'll see right here, we'll take this up to S+ if we have the materials for it, which I think we do based off of what I was looking at earlier, but let's see. All right, so slugging's at S+, highest we can go. Beautiful. Composure will get to what? I believe a B+, so just under an A. Still decent. Pickoff will go to, I think, a C+. Fastball will go to a B, I believe. And then breaking ball will go to, I think, an A. A little bit higher than composure. I wish breaking ball and composure could have switched, but like I said, slugging S+ is the most important one. So that's what he looks like. And he was able to go up to 32. So technically, I think we could get higher. But yeah, you can get up to like 34, 35. What's the highest you can get? Is it 35 or can you go higher than that? 36 is the highest we've gotten, I think, on Dawson. So the highest potential levels we've gotten is 36. You can get higher than what we just got. What's the highest potential you guys have gotten, guys? We've gotten 36 on Dawson. We just got 32 on Cole. All right, so Cole is pretty much done. That's all we can really do with Cole on this stream. Let's switch out Irvin for Cole real quick. So he's up to 125, and so yes, he's only at 125 compared to Scherzer and Corbin, but I will show you guys why we're going to put him in the 2 spot for now, and that's because of, again, because of this skill right here, which I'll show you guys again real quick. S+ slug, yes, it's 100%. It's 100%. And obviously we still have some more work to do on this card, so it'll be even better most likely by the next stream. 1-2 punch, so increases STU and control by 6. Additionally, decreases the opposing batter's contact and PAT by 5 when it's placed as the 1 or 2 starting pitcher. So that's why we're going to put him at the 2 over Scherzer because of that skill. And obviously, hopefully we can get it overall higher by the next stream, which we should be able to upgrading wise and stuff. So we're going to move him there for now by going to changing, not fielding position, changing the pitching rotation. So let's put him in the 2 for now. We'll switch this over, and obviously you're going to see some overalls change because of stuff, but there you guys go. So for now, he's there. Obviously, we did lose some of the synergy because of the live card that went out, but we're just trying to show off this card right now. And then let's copy this lineup. Love this feature right here. All right, so now all the lineups show him there. So that's what the Cole is looking like after this stream of upgrading him. Obviously, there's still more we can do with Transcendence, Limit Break, Special Training, and Upgrade. But that's what the card's looking like. Let me move off the chat real quick. He's got 133 velo, 140 movement, STU 129, control 130, EDR 120, and fieldings 112 with these skills. All right, so that's pretty much it for working on Cole today and for the main majority of the stream, and I think it's time to get into the giveaway. Yes, they did change as well, John. We do need to add a bullpen player. Yes, you are correct. But I was just showing that the synergy, showing the 2, doesn't add to it right now. Especially with us replacing him anyways. But yes, for the Rivals buff. Yes, I gotcha. All right, so that pretty much does it. It's time to do the Prime Pack giveaway. So if you guys are watching the stream right now, if you guys are in the chat, stay here because we're about to give 10 Prime Player Packs away to 10 of you guys watching this stream. It's our first ever giveaway we're doing on the Rivals YouTube channel and Rivals game. We've done it multiple times on 9 innings. This is our first time doing this. And so if you guys are new and haven't done this before, we're about to switch this over to Nightbot screen. And we'll have a keyword that you guys will put in the chat. You got to put it in the exact same way. You can spam it as much as you want. It'll enter it into the contest, and we'll randomly pick 10 winners, all right? All right. And I think I can switch this over here because we're already on display. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, y'all. How this works, like I was just saying, we're going to have a word that you guys have to put in the chat that will enter. If you guys would like to be entered for the Prime Pack giveaway. If you guys have not subscribed, we highly appreciate that as well, because we're about to hit 4K subs, and I'll give out a reward to everybody that plays the game in the inbox. But essentially how this is going to work, I'm going to click next here, and everyone can participate. Doesn't matter if you're a member, moderator, regular viewer, or whatever. And so the keyword that we're going to do in this one, what would you guys like the keyword to be to enter today? And for the winners, please leave your CS code in the chat, which I'll show you guys that here in a second. Let me know what keyword you want. Let me show you guys as well. So if you guys end up winning today, you need to put in the chat or reach out on social and let them know what your CS code is, which I believe if you go to settings and you go to accounts, it'll show you your CS code. So it's not going to be your in-game username like MLB. I was wrong when I said that earlier. It's not JayFish WSH. If you guys win, to be able to receive your prize, you need to log into your game, go to menu, click settings, click account, and then this is the code you want to put in chat if you win for them to send it to your inbox right there. All right, so I'm seeing lots of Coles in here. We'll probably make Cole the giveaway code in a second. So that's how you do that. If you win, you need to put this code in the chat, not your in-game username, as they just put it in the chat as well. It's pinned, so just letting you guys know. All right, so the keyword today is going to be hashtag Cole. All right, and I think we'll do unique winners. No, let's just leave it like that. If we do a separate, we'll do that. All right. We're going to reset these entries for now. And then, as of now, if you put hashtag Cole in the chat, it will enter you into the giveaway. We'll let this go for about a minute or two for people to enter. You guys are just now watching and joining. Put hashtag Cole in the chat to be entered for the giveaway. Like I said, we'll leave this go for a second. And you guys can spam hashtag Cole as much as you want. And we're going to give you guys a minute or two to enter. Also, you guys have not subscribed, we highly appreciate it. Let's see, make sure we're good over here. And you guys are going to have a higher chance of winning today. Obviously, MLB Innings is more established, has a bigger user base. So we're not going to have as many entries today, so you guys have a much better chance than the MLB Innings ones to be able to win these packs today. So if you are joining and you think there's no way you're going to win, you have a higher chance. We got 25 entries right now. We're giving away 10. So if you guys have not entered, go ahead and enter. We'll give you guys another minute or two. I think we'll start picking at 8. We'll give you guys another minute or two until then. So you guys got a little less than 2 minutes now. You guys can spam as much as you want. Don't worry about that. Exactly, Spencer. Less people entered, the higher the chance. You guys have a higher chance. What's a CS code? I was just showing you guys. If you guys go to your game, click menu, settings, go to account. It'll say CS code. It'll be this number right here. And you're going to want to put that in the chat if you win to be able to receive your gift of the Prime Pack. All right, so we're about a minute out before we start drawing. And then if there's time, we might look at a card or two in chat to wrap up this stream. Maybe one day we can give away a SIG pack. I doubt it, but that would be sweet. But for now, we could use some Prime packs. It's still special training material if it's not a team and you don't need it. So, you're welcome, EJ. You're welcome. All right, 7:59. We got less than 60 seconds left. Anyone new joining? If you guys would like to enter the giveaway, put your Cole, hashtag Cole in the chat. And Nightbot might be telling you guys to chill out. I hope that doesn't give this a problem or not. This is the one time where spamming is okay, but Nightbot seems to be getting a little upset with some of you guys. All right, we're almost time to start drawing. We got 30 entries. So you guys have technically a 33% chance of winning right now. 10 of the 30 entered right now will win. And if you guys, once we start drawing, you guys can still enter. If you guys have not entered, once we start drawing, you can still enter. It does not stop you from entering. You can enter all the way until we choose the last winner. So don't worry. All right, it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the dot. It's time to start drawing our Prime Pack winners. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this thing. First winner of the day. We're going to choose 10 of them. Let's see who it's going to be. 3, 2, 1. All right, our first winner of the day is Jose Ruiz. Congrats to Jose on winning a Prime Pack. Please put your CS code, as I showed you guys in the chat, / reach out on social as well, so they can send you guys your reward. So shout out to Jose. All right, winner number 1 is down. If you guys are just now joining, you guys can still join even though we are starting to pick the winners. Winner number 2 is going to be Gustavo. Congrats to Gustavo on winning the second Prime Pack. Please put your CS code in the chat like we just showed you guys earlier. 2 down, 8 to go. Who is the third one going to be today? 3, 2, 1. Our third winner is Ruth Chung. Congrats to Ruth on winning. Please put your CS code on the chat so we can send over your Prime Pack. All right, 3 down. If you guys haven't entered, you guys can still enter. All right, number 4. Who is it going to be? 3, 2, 1. Braylon Medina. If I pronounced that wrong, I apologize, but congrats to Braylon Medina on winning the 4th Prime Pack today. Like I said, please put your CS code in the chat like I showed you guys so we can send it over to you. But congrats to Braylon right there. All right, this is going to be our 5th one. We'll be halfway through. Who is it going to be? 3, 2, 1. All right, we got Cuss is winner number 5, and now we are halfway through. Congrats. Please put your CS code in the chat so they can send over the Prime Pack. Like I said, if you guys are just now joining, have not entered, you guys can still enter by putting in the hashtag Cole keyword, which will give you an entry to be able to win this. The more you spam, it actually doesn't increase your chances, by the way, but you guys can spam if you guys would like. All right, let's get on the second half. Who is winner number 6 going to be? 3, 2, 1. Jose Ruiz already won, I believe. We should have turned off duplicates, so we're going to respin on that one. I believe Jose already won. Does not mean he gets a second pack. We're just going to respin 5 more. I should have turned that off. I wasn't sure. They changed us up a little bit. Jose won twice, though. Well, Jose only gets 1 pack, though. That would be sweet if he could get multiple. All right, let's go. Let's choose our 6th winner again. 3, 2, 1. All right, Hawks Gotta Eat is winner number 6. Please put your CS code in the chat. Appreciate ya. All right, so we are 6 through, 4 more to go. Let's see our next one's gonna be. 3, 2, 1. Our 7th winner is Junior. Congrats to Junior on winning a Prime Pack. Please put your CS code in the chat / comments when this is up as a live stream so we can send over the Prime Pack. We're gonna choose 3 more winners. RJ Allen, what's up, by the way? You guys are just now joining and have not. Jose won twice today. He only gets 1 pack, but he got chose twice. All right, let's go ahead and see who's the 8th winner gonna be. 3, 2, 1. I literally just saw RJ and Allen in the chat. I think he just joined. As soon as he joins, he enters and he gets pack number 8. Congrats to RJ on winning a Prime Pack right there. Please put your CS code in the chat. Appreciate you. All right, we got 2 more to select. 3, 2, 1. And Random Rivals player wins pack number 9. Put your CS code in the chat like we said. Congrats on winning your Prime Pack. And now we're down to our last pack to give away today. Who is going to be the last but not the least? All right, we're gonna count down from 10 for the last one, all right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Hi, I Am Dave is the last winner of the Prime Pack giveaway here today for MLB Rivals. Please put your CS code in the chat so we can send over the Prime Pack, and congrats on winning. And there are our 10 winners. We appreciate everyone who watched the stream today, who liked and subscribed and hung out with us. And if you did not win the giveaway, you still get a prize. We have a coupon code that'll be giving out 300 stars and 300 of the play balls. That is going to go in the chat right now. So if you guys did not win a Prime Pack, you guys can still get your coupon code redeemed via the link that's about to go in / doing the in-game version. So we should be putting the coupon code in the chat. Yes, Gerrit, coupon code's coming right now. So we have, everyone's a winner today in terms of the fact that we still have a coupon code that'll give 300 stars and 300 of the play balls, which I'm about to show you guys right now. But thank you guys for everyone that entered. We appreciate you guys, and hopefully we can do more of this in the future. But in terms of the coupon code, guys, that we just gave out, it is now in the chat. I believe that they're probably going to pin that in a second too. If you're on iOS, Apple devices, you have to use the link-only version. If you're on Android or on Steam, you can do the in-game version. If you're on Steam, you can't use the link. You have to do the in-game version. So if you go to menu, you go to news, if you scroll down and you hit event coupon exchange, and then you type in the end of that link URL right there, which is May Rivals 2025, use coupon. You'll say it's been redeemed. If you did it right, go to your inbox and you'll see your 300 stars and 300 play balls. And there you guys have it. Like I said, if you're on Android, on Apple devices, you cannot do that in game version. You have to use the link that is in the chat. Of course, hi, I'm Dave. I appreciate you entering. You guys are awesome. All right, so that pretty much does it for this one today. And you know what? We'll look at cards in the chat for a couple of minutes. If you guys would like to show off your cards in the chat, go ahead and start putting it in channel 777. This reset on me again. I love that. So if you guys would like to show off some cards, put them in the YouTube chat, and then also brag them here in the channel 777 chat. We'll look at a couple of yards until about 8:10. I know some of you guys were wanting to show them off. So let's switch this over real quick. Tales of Learning, I appreciate you. You have a great night as well. All right, so we got some coming in here. Let's see. I already saw, okay, so Red Sox Spencer just bragged his Nathan that he wanted to. And wow, we just got a bunch of cards that came through, okay. All right, let's see this Nathan. And actually I need to switch this over this way. That should be right now. Yep, okay. So this is what his Nathan is looking like. All right, obviously just got to keep on working on getting the better skills. All S tier, liking it, liking it. Stats are looking good right there. Just got to keep on obviously upgrading all that stuff. Transcendence, you already know this. I don't need to tell you. Slugger is up to S. Okay, pretty solid, pretty solid. So you're probably using advanced here on out since you've already developed it. Looking good, looking good. All right, so we got Wainwright right here. So we got an A. This card is, what's this card's base? 63? I've seen higher, but not awful. It's crazy how his fielding is a 71, but his velo and movement are so low. That's wild. And we might have to reset chat too sometimes. Sig Dever is cool. Did you put your Devers in there already? Kershaw 13. Yeah, make sure you guys share them in here. We're getting so many max trainings and stuff too. I need to get that off. That's the only thing that's making this tough right now, is I don't know which. It's hard to see all these. Okay, so I'm seeing them come through. The chat was broken a little bit. All right, so this is all max training stuff. Let's see the bragged ones. All right, there's Devers 19. Gosh, this card is so nice. You're so close to having this card finished, man. 3 more Transcendence levels. Loving the skills, beautiful. I'm fearful of this card the next time I play. Look at that, just beautiful. Beautiful card right there. We got K-Cow's front line. Moment Sandoval right here. Obviously, you're still upgrading and stuff. Still trying to get that last skill and everything. S+ on there, liking it. Beautiful card as well. We got Ozuna here from Wayno. Keep on working, keep on working. I'm liking that card though. I'm liking that card. 17 on the launch is beautiful. We got Hendricks here from Cubbies. Liking the skills, liking the skills. Just obviously got to keep on working to get S+ slugger prevention. But card's looking beautiful. We got Wong right here, Sig. Just got to keep on working on getting gold skills, obviously potential and stuff, but looking good, looking good. We got Judge 24 here from Feast City. This card is beautiful. Just got to finish off the limit break, upgrade and special training. Loving the skills right there. Good stuff. S+ full swing and A+ clutch, pretty solid. 18 launch angle is nasty work. Goldsmith 23, looking solid. Just got to keep on working. Let's see what the launch angle is. 12, nice. We got Giambio 2, a beautiful card right here. Obviously, just got to keep on upgrading this training and all that stuff. Skills are looking solid. Just got to get that last one. 20 launch angle is pretty darn good. And I think that might be it for today, guys. It's already 8:10. And if you guys had any more to show off, I apologize. We'll try and look at more in the chat on the next stream. Now, let's switch this over and call this a stream. All right, so that pretty much does it for this one. You guys are awesome. Like I said, if you guys have not liked, subscribed, would highly appreciate it. If you're new and haven't subscribed, we are doing a subscriber milestone event here on YouTube. At 4,000 subscribers, which we're less than 100 away, we'll give out a prize to everyone on MLB Rivals game. It'll show up in your inbox. Same thing for 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 subscribers. Also, we'll be back on the MLB Nightingales YouTube channel next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and then 2 weeks from now, we'll be back on the MLB Rivals channel that we were on today. And we'll most likely be playing 2 or 3 live match games, all dedicated live match after this jam-packed stream of stuff that we had to do. So that's going to do it. You guys are awesome. Have a great night. Stay safe. See you guys next time. Peace.